Hello, everybody. Tom here. I'm just gonna play some Metroid Prime 4 today. I'm already past the boss in Fury Green, um, so it's not from the start. But I was gonna play today, so I figured why not? Except that taking notes and games are harder while streaming. Okay. Uh, well, let's begin. So I might take some time points to scan things. I do love scanning, so I'm sorry about that. So I've seen these earlier. I need to see them coming along. Stuff like this reminds me of the original Metroid Prime, while some of the other stuff, it feels a bit stiffer. And this is the Switch 2 edition. Figured might as well. Probably only gonna play through this once. Okay, this is where the boss was. It's gone now. See where we have to go. Yeah. Okay, back to base camp. Okay, this is gonna clearly a secret to find later on. Oh yeah, get this time around. Surprised how much health they gave earlier on. Like there's a energy tank in the first area, but I think they probably found a lot of people dying on the boss and didn't want that. But yeah, then you get to keep it. So already two. Could be different on hard mode.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts.
Joey, did you beat the game already? Hello,
Hello,
fellow Metroid enjoyer.
No activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet.
Nope.
Could be anywhere.
Is it hard?
Or,
Will I be running into some problems?
according to these maps, we shouldn't even be here.
I look forward to
What I
hearing your
gather,
thoughts later,
the only
though.
way off this planet is to retrieve 5
Or you
teleporters.
say what you think now, but I mean, like
Now,
your
I'll do some
videos.
digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Metroid Prime 1 had some hard parts.
Stay safe out there, Samus.
Zelios. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. I can see some. I'm worried that the bosses will be like Prime 3 for me, where it was like motion controls in that one. But I was. Motion controls and Wii, like that was an adjustment period for me. The first boss with its psychic beam, that seemed not. Or the first plant boss with the psychic beam, that seemed okay. So I have some hope. I love things like that. Well, I mean, look at Metroid Dread. That was super hard at the end. So maybe for some of the challenge they're doing that. Like the actual first boss, I found that it took a while. It wasn't like it was kind of getting close at the end, but it was harder than a normal Metroid boss. Metroid intro boss. Reminds me a little bit of Skyward Sword, how they are, but I don't know. It is, well, like Metroid Dread was really tough compared to Prime games. Prime games are only tough when they come a first-person shooter, and they have, for me, and like tons of space pirates around. Thank goodness. Did you try mouse mode? I'm on a desk right now, so it's like the perfect time to try that, but I'm just doing this for now. I finally got Switch 2, by the way, like 3 weeks ago. So I have Bonanza and this. Yeah, I get the feeling it's something I might try twice, but I don't see myself using it much. I think I was using the left, like the default control option they give you at the start. Yeah, you need, yeah, you need keyboard, mouse, of course. I didn't read too many reviews on this. Like, oh, actually, I didn't read any. I saw a headline. I'm like, oh darn it. But I didn't even watch the overview trailer. Tried to not watch too much of the Miles McKenzie stuff. You know, it's like I know they're just doing that to be like the Wii when they released, you know, when they said, Nintendo said the Wii name, like get it out there, get people over with. That's my feeling on the characters. And yeah, maybe they feel that people need a companion to keep going, or they just had to try something with Metroid. So I'll see. Would have been the perfect opportunity to bring back that guy from Metroid Other M, who I don't remember. Some of the sacred sacred catapult, yes. We need a sacrifice to the gods. To float a psychic, what? Okay, I see what it's telling me. I'm going to explore a bit more though. I have to scan this. There's no... so there's only motors... Only the motorcycle. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to the motorcycle today, but... That's all the talk about teleportation. The potential of time travel. Ah. I'm sad. I'm sad, Joey. Alright. So obviously... Oh, I get it. I kind of get this now. This is kind of an interesting tutorial. It's gone. Imagine if this came out on Wii U. It's almost possible. I would have loved the... Well, any Metroid. Imagine scanning with the Wii U gamepad on... Like that would have been a good use of the Wii U gamepad. Hello, Antonio. I hope you are able to enjoy Metroid and keep playing it. Oh, the map on the gamepad. Oh, see, that would have been... That'd be so handy. No need to scan all the time. This would be funny if this is where I get stuck in Metroid because I'm talking. I'm gonna keep scanning stuff. Okay, alright, so it's kind of telling me at the wrong place where to keep floating. Okay, keep going. Can I can't control it anymore, so. Alright. Oh. Okay. That's cool. This feels more like the end of Half-Life 2. At first with the orbs, I was kind of disappointed. They didn't have much moving around. But that feels like holding orbs are a bit unsteady, kind of like you feel like the kinetic energy in them. I like that better. I did it. I beat the game. Go. Oh my goodness, Antonio, that is very, very cold. I'm not going to complain about it being 3 degrees while jogging yesterday. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm in the desert. I completely missed what happened. I assumed it was fast travel, but it's not even. So I'll tell you at the cabin, at my family's cabin, when it would be minus like 25 to minus 35, like we would wait till afternoon, like we'd wait till noon to go out. And then and it would be still cold. So I wonder if there's a Gerudo village around here. Okay, there are a lot of collectibles in this, and it's really obvious how they talk to you about it. Or like, they don't even hint at bringing that stuff. They make it like, you have to collect this, come back. Yeah, just got to dress warm to get to work. Ugh. only I had some sort of
What you
motorcycle.
see in front of you is the entrance to the closest area with a teleporter key. If you want to contact me going forward, use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
Aw, they're gonna make me radio him. I saw Oscar play Metroid Prime as well. Surprised he's not here. How far are you now, Antonio? It's a pretty good desert environment. It reminds me a little bit of Doom. I wish I could sprint. Oh, well, thank you, Antonio. Well, like last night, I thought I could play a bit more after dinner. No, I was wiped out and I just went to sleep. Oh, the flashbacks. It's weird. What memory is that? Is that her memory? Okay. Very lucky. No work request that's urgent. That pose, it kind of seems like a toy, but it's a little bit different when they're flying around. Not quite as intimidating as the flying space pirates in Metroid Prime 1, but gotta be different. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I do like kind of the side dash, the quick dash. I always enjoyed that in Unreal Tournament. I appreciate getting the charge beam right away. One thing with Metroid Prime is always just seeing what cool environments they put into this, or what they do differently. Fury Green is a little bit like what they did back in Metroid Prime 1, but this is neat. Looks pretty cool. You always, I wonder too, it's like, oh, what if they only had to focus on Switch 2, but it could be better that to get a broader audience by including Switch 1 as well.
Whoa, Chrono Tower's protected by a force field. But if you want to get in there, we'll need to find a way to remove it. I'll do some research while you look for the teleporter keys.
I knew it. I knew he'd keep talking to me even if I didn't contact him. I do miss the space jump so far. Oh! So one thing I've noticed in this is that the two bosses so far remind me of the Thing. The first boss is a little campy, I thought, on its stomach. But that is pretty much entirely like the Thing. One of my favorite movies, thanks to Andre. Not a bad thing to reference. The remake of the Thing they did was pretty good too. Or it wasn't a true remake. It was kind of like a semi-prequel. but the newer one. When in doubt, scan. It was something. It's like one day I will learn how to make jokes that aren't puns. One day. It is my my weakness and my strength. Yeah, never. This is gonna be like, I will be looking around at stuff. I don't know, like, in a 2D Prime game, it's not so much the exploration, but in a 3D one, it's nice to look at the environments. So if I was a space pirate, I would totally make something like this as a trap to just contain Samus forever in a little morph ball spot. Just use whatever material it is that's needed. So these don't work on it. She doesn't have the super bomb yet. It's the best chance. Oh, this to me says there's a boss. There's a boss in there. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, so Antonio over here went from 16 degrees jogging at night to my next jog, and like 2 days after was 3 degrees. But yeah, I think today it finally hit -1. You don't think there's going to be a banquet in there? That would be a neat twist. You know, it's just Silex, and it's like, oh, welcome, Samus. Won't you eat at my table? I have a proposition for you. Like that would be a neat twist. Oh, Samus is on it. At the end, yeah, because obviously it wouldn't work out. I did think that this game had the possibility for Silex to be playable, because Retro had previously loved doing what Bungie does. I was kind of competing with them on releases. So like Halo 2 had Arbiter and Master Chief playable. This one, it would make sense to have Silex playable, I think, for this game. I think later on, if they have more Metroids fusing with stuff, or it'd be cool to be going along corridors and Metroids coming in. Maybe they attack you, maybe they fuse with stuff, and just ramp up the intensity, especially for an escape scene. That would be neat. Like in the second boss, we didn't see that. Alright, I feel like I just missed what I was supposed to be doing. That looked like a backflip. Whoop. Oh. Do you think there's going to be a motorcycle here? Kind of looks like it. Not a trap. 100% not a trap. Okay. Well, this is right back where we were. Miles. Let's see what he says.
Find a small opening, you may be able to get through using
Okay. So we already were on the right track. We're gonna have to figure it out. kind of neat instead of just slowly going through it. Okay. I appreciate it's a lighter color. Hello, Oscar. How you doing? I saw you were enjoying Metroid. Oh yeah, I'll enjoy. I also got the Switch 2 version of Metroid Prime 4. I finally got a Switch 2 about 3 weeks ago. Huh. Okay, so that was the way back. There's a window we jumped through that I forgot about. Super long corridor somewhere. Oh, but Oscar, how are you liking Metroid Prime 4 so far? Okay. If I had to go through stuff like that, I would be extremely claustrophobic. Let's just go down here and see what happens. Now I am at a desk. I can try mouse controls later. But Samus is saying, oh, I wish I had the... what is it? The space jump ability right now. Oscar, that's a lot of stuff. I know you'll play it at least, but wow. Enjoy Yakuza 1. I played through a bunch of it twice, like the original. It's Samus having a montage getting to that tunnel there. But I never beat it. I think like I beat 2. That was my favorite Yakuza. By the time 1 came out, like I was enjoying it a bit, but I couldn't get through it. I think a lot, or 0. A lot of people like the 0. Yeah, like if this is, I would be claustrophobic in this. Be worrying about it. The passage got too thin. This area reminds me, Volt Forge, it reminds me of the look in the original Matrix in the robot world. Just missing all the pods of people. I get the feeling rocks are a lot easier to do than organic environments. That is a long way. About the same size as the first world. It's really easy to run off the edge. There's that bridge scene. I was getting bumped off the edge earlier. Is this the Wi-Fi router? It's like, oh man, I was getting a strong signal. I was wondering how they did that. I was like, is this 6G? No, it's just... Could be a power plant. Go. Did I do that, or did it just say the door loaded already? 4G Prime. Yeah, Oscar, having Prime 2 and 3 would be nice. Mine are like in storage somewhere. Oh, creature. Creature feature. Scanning at first seemed slower than I remembered, but now I'm used to the speed. There's one creature who basically left yellow paint earlier. Yeah, NSO would be the easy way to do it. I guess... Like, it sounded like they were done, but it could have just been what people are saying. But it could have been one of those rumors where some game tester has played them. And it's kind of gone out and about. Like how Metroid Prime Remastered was kind of known about and predicted for a long time. That just nobody knew that Nintendo would wait so long on it. Or, you know, like Donkey Kong Bonanza being rumored years in advance. Just Nintendo probably always works on something, and we just don't necessarily know what the end product is. Yeah, it's Nintendo's shelf of completed games. So just go there, you can pick a game. I think one of the things with Nintendo is that I'm guessing a lot of times the game is done and just being bug tested and localized at the end, so it gives them time for marketing or choosing a good spot in the release schedule. But I don't know, maybe it's a frantic finish for a lot of them still. Oh, we need a different suit for it, so this is where we get the new suit. Well, what do we have here? It was my goal for where I wanted to get to. It's like, what do we have here? We have a door! I'm so interested in this door. Oh wait, probably a motorbike. So I thought it'd be funny if the motorbike talked to you. Like Knight Rider. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but it could have been Adam. It's funny earlier when you have to give your logs to Miles. It's kind of like it's kind of like he's asking for all of Samus's thoughts in a way. And Samus is like, "Okay, here you go for the team." It's an Autobot. Autobots maximize. I feel like I should go back to Prime Remastered after this and see, you know, if it pretty much looks the same. Because Prime Remastered looked pretty darn good. I forgot to check if Prime Remastered was just a way for a retro to like work on a Metroid. Yeah. Feels like there's some different effects, but it could just be different use of them. I'm spoiled now with the 4K TV. This is just on my monitor, but 4K TV that apparently has HDR. It was only like $300, which explains why a lot of people have, you know, 70 to 80 inch TVs these days. That does not look like a... Okay, so I'm going to have to get the suit.
Would you like to hear that again?
Well, that's a nice offer. I think I can remember.
Don't forget to stop by the save station. Oh boy.
Good Lou. Miles, no! Oh yeah, so this is here, and it's like you have to get the suit first. Shame. I let him actually kill an enemy earlier. It takes a while, but he can actually like kill one. Connection lost. It's like, Miles, it's breaking up, sorry Miles. It's like, but Samus is showing it, the connection's perfectly, nope, gone. Okay, so she is kind of getting it. Nope. really. It's not this. This looks like it belongs in Extreme G. We need Extreme G to come back so Samus can be a character in that game. It was a pretty good game on N64, and there was a GameCube one too, I believe. That's good. Just in an era like it came out just before F-Zero. It's neat with the level design. You can just tell. Like he told me there's a save station nearby, but there was one earlier too. You can just feel when you should be looking for one. So the neat thing about playing this is it's a divisive game. At least what it seems like online in reviews. So you can see the good and the bad. One thing about game design is that if you're just playing good games without flaws, you kind of don't think about like, oh, how this could be better, and you know what could have been done better, or what bugs you to not do in a game. I think I want to go down lower. Okay. Instead of spinning a morph ball, we'll be spinning up with the bike. This is pretty handy with the points you should be going to. Easy to remember. Can I don't think I... Oh, can I add a marker? Yeah, I can add markers too. Yeah, neat. Handy. If you could add a note with it, I think that'd be good. I think Prince of Persia did something pretty neat with markers recently. Oh, that was like probably 2 years ago now. No. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go as a save station. Well, let's just start exploring. Hello, Coach. Thank you. I guess I'll take a look soon. Which was the community post about my sale, or that was the last one I did, I think. Okay, I'll take a quick look. Oh, well, thank you, Coach. Yeah, I can reply. Why is that, though? Does it kind of help build your visibility? Trying to find the right. Okay, we need to send a psychic morph ball up there, so. Psychic mode, got it. Still psychic mode. I think. Yeah, there we go. Now back to whatever this is. I still have to remember the buttons. Okay, not that. No. I'm glad you can end that early. There we go. Alright, no, maybe this isn't... Maybe I have to shoot that. Oh, these are other cycles. There's more than one in the world. So if it it's kind of saying it's disposable. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, I'm going to the wrong one. I want to go here. Easier than I thought. Kind of worried about the scan logs at first. Kind of seemed like for some of the animals they seemed a bit weird or kind of like almost like a joke, but I feel like the scan text is back to normal here. Trap. Yeah, there's viola, violo, violu, violi. All right. Oh. Ah! Only some bones broken. Nice little touch of the creatures going to it. Kind of reminder where to go. I feel like I'm supposed to be shooting it with some other ability. Alright. That might be it. maybe I go under one of these. Whoops. Nope. No, it does not let me go under one of them. Alright, well, whatever this is has to turn on. I regret falling this far into the pit. Yeah, can maybe I can jump up here if I use the psychic beam. Kind of a different, getting used to this, having such range in a Metroid game. Freedom! I could see myself being trapped there for a long time. Okay. That's a neat effect. It's the half pipe once again. I think I'm gonna need a speed boost. Could these come to life later? Maybe. Yeah, let's put that on the map. We can. I did try it earlier. We can. Where? Let's see. Okay. So here is something we'll want to do later. Let's put a marker. It's kind of, I feel like this, some sort of secret. We'll do missiles as a secret. Oh, that sucks. It puts it way up high. It doesn't let you just mark it exactly. This stuff here reminds me, it's like a way of letting me know I'm going further down. Certainly make me work for the motorbike. 19 missiles left. Wouldn't be afraid to use them now. Even though you can get ones earlier, but oh, are we gonna build our own custom viola? But as I learned from Carpoon, never make it factory level. You can make the pieces of the factory level, but try not to make a working factory level. Which makes games like Satisfactory, being like your own crafting factory game, super impressive. It's the amiibo factory, yeah. It's just a mini one. They should have a mini factory as a nod to the amiibo. So some of the stuff earlier felt a little bit stiff. This environment being, a factory, it's fitting for it. Like some of the organic stuff didn't feel quite the same as what I'd imagine. Maybe not quite enough to be that's you can interact with. Yeah, this place basically looks like an area that you would think in Metroid Prime 2. So maybe Metroid Prime 2 is serving as a lot of inspiration for that. Without, the dark world. Mecha rat. They look okay up here, but I wish it was a creature. No, it's a... Oh, inspection scanner. That we are gonna have to get up there. All right. There's a lot of foreshadowing here. The claw. There's a indie game dungeon crawler. Sort of like a UFO catcher slash roguelike. Apparently did well. And it's sort of saved an indie team. Oh yeah, these totally hurt me. Imagine if Samus was taken out by one of those. We are getting a bit of a warning here. This isn't Silk Song. Something like this in Silk Song. I think they're warning me about future electrical hazards. Yeah, the environments kind of look a little bit like what you'd expect in Silk Song. Yeah, still very impressed you got through that. We're here at the factory floor. Oh, nice, Oscar. You got there before the DLC came out. Just in time. Were you feeling rushed to do that because of the DLC, or was it just like what happened by chance? Were you focusing on it? And how did you like Pokemon Legends, I'm going to say ZA, even though in America it's ZA, compared to the previous Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, amazing. Used for controlling 3D printers. Well, I was surprised. 2 of my friends have 3D printers now. They look really handy. They're not too expensive, all things considered. And so yeah, I hope to do some 3D models, like having a carpoon truck to try 3D printing one of those. Do I want to go there? I think I'll go through the door first. Okay, that's handy. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, I know Mewtwo, what are the new rare Pokemon that have happened since then? Oh. Oh, I wonder if I bring something back up with Psychic Power. Oh, here we go. Easy way out. So they want me to actually pull it. Wow. No! That's... that's supposed to be the way. That's supposed to be how you get through those. What kind of Metroid... like... I can't use... Please! Oh, man. There's gonna be some easy way too. It's like all these options should work on that. That's it's being a tease. Am I gonna come back here later when I have the grapple beam? I wonder. Like, I'm assuming there's a grapple beam in this game. I want to look back to that other area. Let's decide on a marker for like future mysteries. Oh, I have to go here. There is another way though. Maybe I get an item here. That's a lot of times you have to beat something. Okay, we'll mark this. I'll do this one for mysteries, future mysteries. Yeah, the markers, I wish you could move them in a certain spot. Curious. Oh, we're gonna get the Yeah, magnetic track. The spider ball. Pretty sure I came through there. Maybe not. Yes, more ball puzzle. Okay, maybe this is gonna power up something. Yeah, the new Octopath Traveler came out. I kinda, if I was gonna play a game kinda like that, I'd want to play Triangle Strategy, which I did buy. I met someone who worked on it and was kind of recommending it after all this time. Have you played the other Octopath games? Okay, traditional Metroid puzzle. Nothing weird about that one. Oh no! That'd be funny. It's like, one mistake, Samus is dead. The world cannot be saved. Well, that's one in the series, so it's about time for a new one. Not pretty. Surprised the rope actually moved on that. What are these side pockets for? What's gonna happen that I have to go out to them? Okay, that looks even more like the Matrix there. But am I gonna have to avoid those on the way back? Okay, just timing. Always tempting to go with that extra little bit, which is probably possible. Oh no! Oh no. That's funny though. I was wondering how they're gonna heighten the tension.
Oh, good. Online. The facility's power has been restored. Once you return to the top floor, there'll be a nice tablet.
Well, that's part of the reason why I think it was nice to release it on Switch 1, because it'd be like a broken promise in a way if they didn't do that. Like looking back, I think No More Heroes 3 was kind of announced at the launch of the Switch. Oh, this is neat. Building up on the difficulty here. Like there's no enemies anymore, but we have to time the gaps. But oh no! Like, what's crazy to think is games used to have a whole trilogy in one generation. Like, even Gears of War and Halo, I think they had a whole trilogy. Like, I'm trying to think, and Gears of War came out later on Xbox 360. I guess some games use multiple studios, like Call of Duty, to kind of do a TikTok every year cycle. Yeah, after 8 years for this, but part of the reason too, of course, is how many years ago was it they rebooted it and gave it to retro? Was it 4 or 6 years? And Retro's games they were working on, they were kind of one of them, the Harmony one, was leaked recent, like what, a few months ago. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it has been almost 2 decades since Metroid Prime 3. It's crazy. Okay, so basically, I think someone got a disc with some build of the retro game, and they were kind of like, you could see how some of the gameplay worked, where you'd have to go around singing. It almost looked like another solution to what they were doing with Pauline. But like, if you're only playing as Pauline, it looked more like the rare game Cameo, where you have other creatures and stuff helping you in the world. And the idea is you go around singing to solve puzzles. But I think they were working on that for a long time. It just didn't come together. Okay, so I believe I'm supposed to go back upstairs somehow. Okay, we'll have to go backwards to the other side, or maybe that area I was at earlier that I couldn't get through is open now. I believe that's this. Oh. Okay, well earlier it was more friendly. Like, what? Maybe these. Nope. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need another suit. Yeah, I'm gonna need some sort of. I'm gonna have to come back here way later. Yeah, that room was shocking indeed. My biggest shock during Metroid Prime 4. Oh, pff. I just wasn't close enough to touch it. I was too busy trying to scan it and not paying attention. I didn't notice the hand with all the other detail. It's little stuff like that I'm sure they test for and put yellow paint. All right, Amiibo's in production. What are you putting it in there for? You just put it where the holograms are. NFC chip. There's some news recently that I should probably like sign up for Bloomberg, but Jason Schreier is talking to the Yacht Club, and apparently they've stopped work on the new 3D Shovel Knight, and like Mina the Hollower is kind of make or break for them, even though they have Kickstarter. They have to sell, I believe, 200,000 units to kind of keep going with their next game. Yeah, I'm like, Shovel Knight has sold 3 million copies, so there's a pretty good chance they're gonna do it. I feel like most studios really are kind of make or break on their next game. Oh, I get picked up now. There we go. Kind of a sneak. I like that. More of a sneaky hidden puzzle, not so. It's obvious, but not super obvious. I'm surprised it didn't kind of say like error, incorrect part, not an NFC chip. Oh, these should be coming at me moving eventually. And the claw should be trying to grab me. That'd be neat. Maybe that'll be later. Metroid Prime 4 make or break. Well, it kind of is. How you doing, Brandon? I'm kind of. This is on the Switch 2 I finally got. I'm kind of worried that there's always a possibility that Retro could just end, right? But we'll see. Maybe they won't have, like, maybe they won't get to pick whatever they want to work on next. They'll probably have to do some sort of IP. Oh, so was this working the whole time? No, probably not. I'm surprised at how much health they have. Like, what are things that could happen? Retro could kind of end. They could become a support studio. But hopefully not. Hope they continue. Even though it's totally different people now. I think it's good for them to be around at Nintendo. So Viola, I'm just imagining Samus. Yeah. Well, it does make sense, Oscar. You're totally right. Maybe that was sort of the thought of it, and Samus will have, instead for her cart, but the motorbike will be Viola. Probably her cart. Did they do this already? It'll look like her spaceship. And here's that foreshadowing earlier. Oh. Those are shielded when they were spinning at you. I think that would kind of be a neat risk and reward situation. These guys are decently tough. Better roll away. Good thing they don't just walk over that centerpiece. Okay, I was just talking about having tons of health. Well, that has changed. Hi, everybody. Looks like someone is having fun playing Metroid. Have fun touching random things until something happens. Yes. And scanning random things. Well, that's what Metroid is. It's all about exploring, right? Imagine if Samus as a kid and her parents would be like, "Don't touch that. Stay away from that," being worried about her. I had joked that the Pikmin short, like some people thought it was Rosalina. I joked it was Samus. Kind of seeing things like Chozo. Yeah, Dr. Nick. I do have a lot of fun touching random things until something happens. I can't quite do it. You have to say hi everybody first to get into the mood. All right. It's our greatest puzzle yet. I probably have to power that up, or it's coming from up there. I can hop up there and go there. I kind of feel like I get up there first. Anyway, okay, we'll do more. Alright, psychic bomb. This is so complicated for me, I find. But this is a lot of steps. No, I pressed the wrong button. No. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna take some practice. I hope they do not do that during a boss fight, which means they will do that during a boss fight. That would be like my memories of Metroid Prime 3. Did I go the right way? Should I have gone the other way? It's thinking. I knew it. He scored 2 points. Into the scrap heap. Okay, cool. We're seeing them come together. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. I like that. Being slightly less obvious puzzle to get around. No need for a Tom Cruise impression. Getting through lasers. Though Samus did have the running scene earlier. That's close to Tom Cruise. Like, I know this is supposed to be a new generation, but this feels totally like classic Metroid Prime. And I don't mind. Like, it feels like a semi-retro 3D game. I don't think I was losing health for that. I remembered it being at 4 earlier. Okay, with the bike races, like, I joked for the last boss. I don't know what it is, but it would be like you get an ability for the light beam in Tron. So it's like a light cycle. And you have a Tron light cycle race with Silex. Like, that's my joke. Like, there'd obviously be a phase where you're fighting him, but let's say in the middle phase, you're having a Tron light cycle race with Silex. Gah! Jump scare. I'm glad this is not a VR. Metroid Prime 99. It's like Star Wars Episode 1 pod racing. You have to earn enough credits to get off the planet by racing local inhabitants. It's not out of the question, Antonio. It is. It might be possible. Or it's going to be the end scene, and you're with the 4 other NPCs, and you're all in a light cycle race. Or, you know, light cycling off to safety, talking about your adventure. Appreciated with Miles earlier, Samus is a team player. Samus isn't like pretending to be too good for them. Because she is. She's at a higher level. I mean, she took on Metroid Prime. Done all sorts of crazy adventures, so. Metroid Tron 5. There's Jeff Bridges. I wouldn't mind if Jeff Bridges had come along. All I could think about was that Treehouse of Horror bit with Tron. What was that one again? Was it from like a newer Treehouse of Horror, or is it an older one? Something about watching Simpsons a lot for 2 decades and it's kind of going downhill, has made me watch it less. Okay, with Homer. Okay, we're back to this. We couldn't. as a kid, I'm sure I would have been trying to get up there. Like, there was a part in the original Metroid where you have to get out maybe 3 screens, and I'm pretty sure I did it with a morph ball once. Has anybody seen the movie Tron? Oh yeah. No, no, no. Yes. No. Oh, oh, that's that. Okay. We're gonna have to time it now. Yeah. Thanks, Brandon. I remembered. Oh, Oscar, that's a crazy amount of games. The games industry loves you. It's like when anyone buys Carpoon, I'm like, thank you. Even if they don't play it. Yeah, I had a Black Friday sale on Carpoon and did decently well. I'm still trying to get to 10 reviews and I'm at 8 now, so very close. Okay, so okay, we'll have to wait. I want to buy Silent Hill F. It's on sale for 4 more days, but I should really finish some stuff first. Like, there's a few big indie games I want to play still, like, what was I missing there? Do I have to jump and it goes up higher? Yes. Does it even matter which side I go on? Oh, that... They stay toasty for a while. That might not be the best strategy. Can I jump off of them? Oh no. I think I'm supposed to go down here. Okay. Thank you. Binge. Well, I mean, if you haven't watched it for a while, it's fun to go back. I think I could only watch earlier ones. I couldn't watch later ones. Oh no! It's kind of interesting platforming puzzle. How far up am I supposed to go here? Wow! Okay, I'm surprised they haven't thrown in enemies at this point. No! It was right there. Hey, I get to see this for the first time. Oh dear God. That save station has been a while. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, game over. Doesn't quite have the same scream and vitals kind of going offline from the original, but it's okay. I'm very sad. I have to redo a ton of that. Sad. Probably like seconds away from a save station. I hope I don't have to go down that corridor to charge up, like as a morph ball to charge up like electricity for everything. Oh dear. Sorry, everyone. It's more painful for me, though. What was that? Oh, these again. Brandon, I like when you come here. It's like a reminder that it's very late for me. Oh yeah, have you done any drawing recently or pixel art? I know you got work that also makes it easy. That's a tease to that sound effect. I can't actually get there for a while. Hopefully this is way faster now that I know what to do. I was thinking of joking, like, Metroid Prime 4 is out, let's stream some Dark Souls 2. Well, one game I was considering trying to borrow my friend's Punch-Out to stream that over the holidays, or like some Famicom game at some point. But I am trying to finish a few projects for the end of the year. Okay. I feel like the soundtrack, they're kind of saving it what it could have been here from Lava area. Like, it could have been, I guess that once the factory's working, I kind of imagine Magmore Caverns type music. Okay, that's cool with all them coming up from there. Oh, nice. Yeah, it got to -1 here last night. There might be snow at some point, but nowhere near as cold probably as you guys. Oh, Steve. Yeah, while I'm streaming games, I'm checking out. Hopefully, we'll be back to streaming some project stuff again. Like, I still have to finish that Godot game and Castle Crashers custom character. How's that one I can't open? I always want Metroid Prime. Like, did my previous scans hold up? It's like I do not want to scan everything all over again, even though I'm addicted, like cutting grass in a Zelda game. That's Breath of the Wild's greatest achievement. It had enough interesting stuff that I didn't just want to cut all the grass. Could you imagine how broken a Metroid game would be if you could climb in it? Like, if you could spider ball everywhere. Curious, I don't remember this one being broken before. Alright, no, this is that room that we can't get to. See, some of the, I'm not going to say cutscene, but pre-rendered animations, there's a door breaking earlier, they felt a bit stiff. I think they're probably done by hand and not like a physics engine. It's my gut feel. Ooh. So I think The lesson in the other one will be get to those side platforms right away. No, it's not too much to ask, Antonio. It's probably... Did that happen in Smash Brothers? But yeah, if there are racing mission modes in Mario Kart World, that would be the best bet for that to happen. Let's go first person with Captain Falcon to punch some aliens. I haven't heard much about Ubisoft games recently. I just hear about their troubles, and I'm sure Red Dead is one a lot of people like. Like I hear the second one is a really great game. Like if there's any Rockstar game I has to play through again, it's that one. But yeah, I can't play everything. It's maybe too gritty for my taste. If there's an indie game that came out recently that I would have liked to be playing is Demon School, kind of a tactical RPG, like turn-based. Let's say like, whoop. Kind of a lot of strategy with enemies on a board. And it was different in the way you had to get across the other side. For once, I'm playing a AAA game. You could argue it's kind of like the borderline between AA and AAA. I like the camera angle there. You can see it start to spin up. That's smart. No, we have to talk to Mackenzie again. Oh. I remember when 3D consoles were like newer. Anytime you had like a million different enemies coming out, it was just like, oh, look at the power of the console. Now it's like, yeah, they all could do that. Okay, free upgrade. Oh, that's nice. Like I'm surprised at this. If you bought Metroid Prime 4 on Switch, it costs $15 to upgrade later. I'm like, why isn't it just free? I guess the Switch 1 version might be cheaper, but it felt like it was more. That's something I have to look into. Like this was already $100 Canadian. No, Antonio, there's only electrical charges. Definitely not Miles McKenzie talking. Poor guy. He's better than Hal, at least in Metal Gear. He's not like a whiny, useless guy. Like, Hal could do some things, but you know the type of guy is just like useless on purpose almost. This guy like could have been also like the guy in Metal Gear who was a security guard, and like you hear him, you know, in the washroom. And then in Metal Gear 4, like that guy falls in love with Meryl, and he's like, remember me? I'm the guy who went to the washroom. It's like, wow, I don't really feel nostalgia for this guy, but sure. Could always be worse. But there's a part when he was hanging down, like I thought I shot. Okay, we were lucky last time. These pieces are different. We have to go to the morph ball one. I lucked out. That's interesting. So it is like a puzzle. It's not just like anyone will pick you up. So I would have totally missed that if I didn't die. And Miles, he was kind of hanging back earlier, but the part where it's like he's hanging down and I'm like trying to desperately break the back of the cargo ship or like jump on it. I was trying to slide in as a more fall because when I shot what appeared to be the piece earlier, it didn't detect it. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, let's get as much health as we can here. I thought I turned that on last time. Maybe not. No, we don't. Don't have to scan everything all over again. I don't have to scan everything all over again. It's so sad that scan completion rate later though. I checked earlier and it's already at 12%. Basically gives an idea of percentage of the game I was through. Nope. Yeah, I shouldn't have rushed it. I was lazy. Oh, that took out a decent amount of health. Hopefully I do not need 45 more health going through this. That light effect looks pretty good, but when you're near them in motion, it's not as cool. I always liked organic creatures more than mechanical ones in Metroid. Yeah, that's a good question if there's a save area near here, but take a look on the map. There's a door above, but I think the save area was here. I think that's a catch. We have to make it back up to there. Like, this is that future area we can't get to yet. So no, not seeing any. I think that door's there. There's one more door there in the middle. That is not our floor. Where? This one's just between areas. So I get the feeling that no, it's not a save area. Okay, let's do the most complicated button layout. Yeah, that is more of an older take on games, right? Like I wish it really just saved where I was and let me continue. Maybe that's in easy mode. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, that's sort of outdated gameplay there. Because having a good save system, like they all learned that with Super Meat Boy. That's what made that game replayable. Is that you died a lot, but you would respawn instantly. Having to redo stuff just it's kind of a real downer. Like sometimes, like, do you want to go back? No. Didn't have a good enough suit for them. Almost full health. Oh well. Isn't there autosave? Wouldn't that be nice? Let's see. could I have just saved here? You could. Let me see what happens when it's like change difficulty. Oh, well, I don't want to change it. So, no, it doesn't let me read what the difference is without changing it. So I don't want to do that. I felt like my playtime was longer. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm not seeing save. It's like... Can't talk to Miles. It's a shame. Well, we can do this part better at least. Okay. Just gotta go for it here. Doing this part better should help. I feel like the missiles lock on more than they used to, but I don't know. The face is way more detailed when you get to see it. Like, no, I don't want to shoot a missile right now. I need as much health as I can get. But I don't know if it actually damages me. There are only autosaves at certain points. Well, thank you. Apparently that point is so easy. It doesn't need one. Nonsense. Okay, good to know. I'm not just missing it. Thank you. Mackenzie out. No, do not compare yourself to Mackenzie. Although he is building a mech and stuff. He could be kind of useful and cool, but it's not the ideal Samus being a lone character. It's like, guys, hear me out. For the Metroid music or Metroid movie, what if it was a buddy cop movie? I could see that being the Hollywood pitch. Mackenzie, very nice. I need some help here before going up these platforms. Oh, there it is. That's the one I have to get to. You can kind of scope out in advance. There's no rush. It'll be a lot better than doing that all over again. Okay. Third one this time. If they wanted to be really devious, some of these would... oh geez, where is it? No! Where was it? Okay. I was one... I misjudged. That was the next level. Okay, that one's not so bad. me scanning again instead of just doing this. The hand needs to come in my face more to be more obvious. If this is a save area, I'm tempted. Nope. Okay. Imagine if I had made it through with 4 health and then came across this guy and just died. He seems to be generous and not taking a shot right at me because I've seen him and fired at him a couple times. Oh, that's nice. You can get all the way down. Oh! Okay, we can't get there yet. That's that center piece. Oh, can those break? Oh, let's see. It's a cool elevator sound. If this was Dark Souls, they would be letting you lower a ladder. Or Donkey Kong Bonanza with a rope. Give me a little warning signal there because of electricity, but it probably doesn't detect through the wall, it's just by distance. Back up to full health really quick. It's I wonder if it's doing that because I died. Like it feels slightly easier than normal. Nah. It's like, please let me go to the save room and don't put some enemy here before getting to the bike. Run to the save room. Just doing a panic sprint. Oh, sigh of relief. Don't have to do that again. Yeah, which choice, chat? Make it like Shovel Knight, where if you break the save point, you can earn more points.
Are you back on the top floor? Anything you can activate now that the power's back on? To clear the way to the next tower.
It's like, is there any motorcycle? Oh, will I finally get to ride it? This is kind of where I wanted to get to, at least. Go. Do I have to be the morph ball to charge this up? Or do I need that other suit? Redesigned for the psychic era. Okay. The psychic stuff sometimes is a little bit goofy when seeing the wording. It's like, this is just this Metroid ability again. Come on. Alright. Needs 30A batteries. Oh, it's worse than Game Gear. Sega Game Gear. Right. I think I want to go back there. Oh, maybe this thing that I skipped while saving. Okay. Everything's 3D printed these days. At least it has 3 minutes of charge time. I was sad the other day, my watch in the cold was like running out of charge during my jog. I'm like, am I gonna have to buy a new watch, or is this the battery, or is this the cold? I'm not the biggest fan of this suit. I don't know, it's like a scarlet red. It doesn't feel like a Samus suit, but oh well. If it had 3 minutes of charge time, it could be like Kid Icarus, you know? It's like only 3 minutes of flight. Yeah, the good old Varia suit. Well, like the fusion suit was kind of neat. Kind of forgetting that now, though. 88 miles an hour, we travel back in time. That's a long build up for loading. Yeah. I think in Metroid Prime, if you connect it with the Game Boy Advance, you can have it. Like, I'm pretty sure when I finally beat the first Metroid, it was in the Metroid Prime 1 version. Speed limited. Boo. This being at slow speeds kind of a little bit weaker, I'd say, but being out in the desert would be the actual key. Right? I was kind of hoping to get to ride the cycle a decent amount right away. Maybe I have to explore the tower first. Okay, that'll be a save room. Yep. This is also a big area. Like, I know I'll have to do this, but it's tempting to go to the other tower. It's like, now they give tons of save stations everywhere, but you just know I have to go back down and all the way up again. You gotta play Epona's song to summon the motorcycle. It's funny, my last weekend, my mother-in-law, she's actually part of an Ocarina group. So I watched them play a few songs on the Ocarina, but they had background music, and it was more like, it sounded more like just like the sound of wind rather than what it sounded like in the N64 Ocarina of Time. So it wasn't quite as rich as, you know, a MIDI track. I'm guessing it's fairly difficult to play being so small. Yeah, it's neat. Like, she just picked it up. She's in her 70s doing that, so like, you're never too old to learn something new. And there are different sizes for them too. The nice thing about it is probably that it's portable. If you did want to practice it, like you're in an apartment, I don't think you'd be making too much noise to bug your neighbors. I did clarinet back in high school, but that was one thing I should have practiced more. Then when you get an apartment, it's like, oh, I don't want to bug my neighbors. Oh. Fake time pressure. No. Yeah, those robots. Okay, they have a force field now. It's a little bit better, but slightly weak. I hope Samus at the end just has psychic powers and just, you know, grab things out of midair and fling them around. Basically, I just want the gravity gun from Half-Life 2. So funny going into battle. It's like a boss right away, and the immediate thought's like, ooh, I gotta scan this, and kind of find out about it. It's not like, oh, I have to survive. It's like, no, ooh, I gotta scan it. Being able to lock on and kind of aim slightly off is interesting in bosses, but I think it's a lot harder on smaller enemies to do in practice. That was a really obvious low missile warning. It's neat how it's above the arm cannon. It's more where you're looking, more obvious than being on the side. You think in the future, stuff like Google Glasses in the past and whatever the Meta glasses, that sort of stuff will be a factor in what Samus might see on screen. Or if Nintendo ever makes a glasses console. That's not the Virtual Boy. But you know what I mean. Just like slightly harder area. If the robots are psychic, just tell them a really hard riddle and they'll overload. Okay, well clearly I don't want to just burn through missiles in the first batch. I think now if I wanted to, I could go to different areas. I don't have to just be stuck in here. I do like the glow effects and psychic modes through Samus's armor. Makes it very easy to know which visor you're using. Yeah, I can save those to break for some more missiles. Ooh, I was wondering if one would get it from the side. Like, I would think that'd be hard to program for enemies not just to come up behind players and start attacking them and make it feel like a bad experience for them. Like, I remember Ninja Gaiden back in the day, you know, fighting a group of enemies, but they have to pick their spots when to attack you. Otherwise, you know, it'd just be impossible. Yeah, I'm guessing 3 waves of enemies. How much health does this guy have? Jeez. Like, don't fight me right now. Fight the guy on the ground. I see Oscar has good taste. Alright. Yeah, that's easier not wasting all my missiles. Yeah, an enemy that just kind of ran behind you and attacked. Well, some enemies, I'm sure, I forget which one's a Nintendo game, but like they'll turtle when you get close. Or like an Octorok. Like you have to use the shield on them, otherwise. That's interesting. It's like a psychic beam going through. So, like enemies, a turtle will kind of test your patience. Don Flamenco and Punch Out just saying hit me until you finally run out of hearts and can't punch him anymore, then he attacks. One of the all-time most annoying Nintendo characters. Very satisfying to take him down. Or when you make him lose his hair. Okay, this feels like another room where we'll have an encounter. Yep. Oh, you stopped my scanning. Come on. Ooh, he's got beefier arms. Okay, we're gonna have to use psychic vision to see where he's going. It starts the beginning of swapping visors in battles. Yeah, I felt like we get the motorcycle and get to go out and about right away, but they could have done that charging ability with the morph ball. Maybe that ability is something that's later in the game. The red ground makes me think of, that would hurt. So it's just a warning for the area. I gotta do more side jumps here, I think. Just to watch out for whatever he does to attack me while I'm running around. He's quick. Ooh. It's tormenting me. Wonder if I just stay in one of these, I'll be safe. Nope, not there. One of those. Not safe. Ah! I should not have tried that. Yeah, it's possible training for Silex. This is what Silex could be doing. That's the thing. I'm almost disappointed in Silex. Like, I'm hoping a Metroid fuses with him so it becomes huge. Because smaller enemies are normally tougher in Metroid rather than the big ones, and they don't have the same intimidation factor as a huge enemy. Like, I'd rather come across a huge boss. Like the first part of Metroid Prime, that boss was awesome compared to the second part where it's kind of like a glowing energy creature. Hopefully we'll make it to the desert here and get to use Viola. Yeah, Kraid fights, they're great. There's mechs in this game. Could you imagine being in a mech fighting Kraid? Like, Kraid could be coming through a huge city. He could be Godzilla, essentially. Maybe I should be using that psychic beam on the on this guy, because the psychic beam essentially slows down time to nothing. Like sometimes there's an easier way to the battle than this. Let's try it on these guys. Like time moves a little bit, but let's see. It's just hard to charge up. Oh, come on. It has potential. No. Oh well. Okay, so they don't let you get too close to doing that. It's like, excuse me, I need space. Ridley fights are sometimes pretty cool, but it's not the same as a great fight. Some of the boss battles in Metroid 2 on original Game Boy were terrifying for me, just coming across them, and they would evolve to a bigger form. And you're kind of like, it's almost like fog in a 3D game. You can only see so much in the original Game Boy, and it's blurry. Kind of terrifying. Oh man. Well, sorry guys. Here's a good ending. We haven't seen this one yet. This is like, or I missed it earlier. We'll get through this. This is like fighting space pirates. Space pirates, I always remember you get that guitar wailing. You knew they were coming. Okay, well, I'll just have to carefully pick off the enemies. Literally have a bubble for space. Joey's having trouble on a boss later, I'm worried. Although, you know, after beating the last boss in Metroid Dread, I'm sure anything is possible. Can't really think of a harder end boss. It's doable too, just had to keep getting used to the patterns. Antonio, I'm sure you've had harder bosses in Silk Song. But... Okay. So Psychic Beam wasn't the way to go. We'll just use a charge shot the first round and then missiles. Yeah, like the Dread one was super satisfying. Well, I guess Mike Tyson and Punch-Out. That'd be a harder boss, but he can be beaten super quickly. But yeah, that would be perhaps the most satisfying boss ever beat. Okay, where's the other guy coming from? The side, like Jurassic Park with the Velociraptors. Where's the guy on the ground? missing the warnings though for being on low health. Like it's good. It doesn't just have a super annoying red flash all the time, but I guess I kind of need it. So it's probably a byproduct of streaming. Go, get away from me. I don't want to be your friend. Unless Miles can hack you later. Getting more of a warning for low missiles than my health. Like, I definitely noticed that, yes. I suppose it's only when you're using them. Okay. Guess that activates later. Effectively indestructible. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay, that's handy for not accidentally going back up. Could I? Maybe I'll just go up and save. Okay, Samus, I may have just got out of retirement, but I don't think I'll go easy on you. I'm terribly sorry. Me and the Federation couldn't see eye to eye. Metroid Tyson. Metroid that fuses with Mike Tyson as a boss. That'd be scary. I feel like Metroids have become like a commodity you can buy in a grocery store, even though it's supposed to be extinct. Don't mind me, just taking the easy way around potentially doing things later. Fool me once, shame on me, fool me, or shame on you, fool me twice, shame on you again. Yeah, like I tried to bite the ear off Metroid. Let's see how you look at. Nope. Let's see what happens. Do I get pulled up to the ceiling? Nope. Oh, come on. Samus is tougher than a crate. They fall down quickly. I feel like they should be falling a bit slower. Oh, I guess it is. So we had a bit of electricity last time, so this time there's going to be some weird magnet puzzle coming back up. I wonder what the third tower's trick will be, if that's the case. Okay, we're in good shape for this battle, I hope. Kill it. Oh, almost full health. Oh, it takes damage quick. It's like with energy tanks, when you get more of them, it's like energy and damage inflation. Yeah, it was like in Metroid Dread, where it'd be essentially losing close to an energy tank in some hits. I really wish he had a boss meter. Having a boss health bar like does affect the mentality of going against them. But then it's like, am I hitting him? Let's try the charge beam. Let's see what happens. Where are you? See, he's still spinning. Oh, did I miss him? No, I got him. Oh, he's down. He's down. Probably don't have to do this. I probably hit him with a missile here, but... That's the trick for him. Oh, he... Don't think we'll get him with this one. I hate, though, that when in this mode, I can't lock onto him. Because I'll be scanning stuff. Missed me by that much. Come on. Oh no. Dodge, dodge. Yes. Woo. Yeah, whenever there's like something that seems a little bit too tough in a video game, it's generally an easier way. That's something I learned in Rogue Squadron on GameCube. I'd always be trying to do things a tough way, and my friend would say, like, what if, for instance, I was trying to pick off individual guys on a hot air balloon, and my friend said, what if you tried to just shoot the hot air balloon itself? And I was like, oh. And here, it's like a reason for all the different mechanics. Okay, please don't be a harder guy down below. Don't make me regret not saving. What are these? Oh, it's just more of them. Are they going to be feeding on that? Change. Oh. I think they waited for me to see them. Are those going to start moving in a battle? It's a long way down. Hello there. Oh, he's chewing. He's kind of chewing on it and destroying it. Alright, once again, one of these. It's a similar structure. Samus's greatest foe. Okay, those are going to be electrified on the way back. Similar to last time. What's the catch? What's this off to the side? Maybe I'm going to operate that later. Oh, and Spider Ball track. I'm thinking they're going to be trying to recreate that boss battle from Metroid Prime 2 where you had to climb on it using the Spider Ball. Oh, that's interesting. It's a psychic boost ball, okay. So I saw a couple of those earlier. I'll have to keep an eye out for them. Making me do this again. Looks like a machine from Air Riders, yeah. Okay, now there are way more of those drones around it. So I was kind of expecting them last time. I think they'll be coming with lasers this time. Let's see. Go! Okay, so no, they aren't attacking me, but it's this again. And shorter. This is a Hobbit door. Oh, that's how you guys both customized it. Ooh, it's like the Zelda eye boss. Oh, I'm not scanning it. What am I doing? Yeah, I still have to get Air Riders. I was hoping to play multiplayer with a friend though, and that hasn't happened yet. A Dark Matter Robot. Kind of, it's cool. Kind of glowy energy. No, oh, don't be game over. Oh wow, this is a small space. Maybe I should not. What is the puzzle in this? It's probably use psychic energy. Can't get me. Can't get me. Oh, I have to get all 3 of these at once. Oh shoot. Okay, you have to clear it out so you don't hit anything else, and then hit them. You have a generous amount of time while shooting. That was a mistake. I should have cleared out more of them. Oh no! Don't scan it. Yeah, it gets more, so you only have limited time to do that. It's not just waiting to clear out a wave. I want to do it now while they're out and about. So those slowly actually come at me. I don't have infinite time. It's not like time stops here. And I lock on. Oh, so close. This is it. This is a prime moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see the pattern now. Oh, tricky. Oh, come on. That was my one chance. At least once it's straightforward, it's not so bad. I hope. Having a lock on is nice there. I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. That's gonna have more certified prime moment. Thank you, Brad. Oh, he's gonna be trickier here. This is too early, I'm sure. I'll try. Could be their way of ramping things up. Like every boss, I feel, has like a good 3-stage progression so far. I hope that's damage. This one feels a bit more organic and having to avoid the stuff. Like the earlier boss is very forced. Oh. There we go. Another mini boss down. Okay, let's see how this is harder this time. Yeah, I forgot going into this how the Metroid environments would kind of change when you're backtracking through them. Could you get out of the Morphball here? I don't think I could in that corridor. Now these are moving. Oh, here's our first encounter with Silex. So yeah, let's see if that was practice earlier. What am I doing? I'm not scanning them. It's like, Samus, you know I can't turn into a Morphball. So funny how many 3D games rely on that shockwave. It's a good mechanic. Okay, this boss should be doable thanks to health. That could be famous last words. I wonder if there'll be a chance to do a psychic ability here. I don't think so. Didn't do much. So far, that other one felt harder, being so quick. Oh no. He's got like a Mario power-up. Get away! Does he get dizzy after this? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, this is, yeah, probably fine. No! Just avoid him. He's so flashy with his attacks, yes. Tasmanian Devil, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to scan in here and see. Alright. Concussive damage. Oh, okay, yeah. I was feeling like more fall. Here we go. Nope. Good on them for adding more fall to the boss battle. This is a little bit goofy. Oh, it's gonna be hard to time. This is not what I imagined when I thought I'd fight in Silex. I didn't play much of Hunters though. Did we do this in Hunters? Not goofy, it's whimsical, yeah. It is whimsical. Like why not have unique battles? One more. Oh, lucky. Lock on, lock on. Silex just wants to be a famous ballet dancer. It's like, Samus, you know that's all I ever wanted to do. Why are you making me destroy the universe for it to happen? Oops. It'd be funny if he was just dead here. It's like, oh, that's it. But no, he will be fusing with the Metroid or something, I'm sure. It's like he's found the remnants of Metroid Prime. Can't believe it. Nintendo made a spiritual successor to Mario Pinball Land. There was Metroid Pinball. I wish I played that more. I only played it at a friend's house. Oh. Yeah, this is a fun way to break up the action. He is still at 40% health. That's kind of neat to break it up. So you kind of stay far first and maybe are encouraged to move in closer. Oh no! Wow, surprisingly large amount of this. I don't mind, this is kind of relaxing. Just hanging out with my best friend Sarlix. And not Miles McKenzie. Miles is jealous. Just imagine for a boss battle using Miles as a human shield. I'm too hard on Miles. That's pretty cool when an enemy lunges at you like that. Okay, he doesn't seem to ramp up, at least at this stage, how hard he is at the very end. According to Arlo, not hard enough. Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay, I want to see spinning stars or chicks around Alex's head after spinning. Spinning Metroids! Spinning Metroids. Oh, I knew it. It's like Phantom Ganon. Oh, we get an energy tank. Nice. Yeah, spinning Metroids, as Brandon said. Exactly. Okay, will we get to the motorbike in the desert? He was too goofy to be the real Silex. Maybe the real Silex is more whimsical, Antonio. How do we know? Maybe there's a musical part to this. It's like, that is the entrance, but I don't want to accidentally go the wrong way. Yeah. A a cyclone, if you would. A cyclone of emotion. Now we know it's going to be some sort of motorcycle chasing. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we can't. And you can't get out of the morph ball here either. It's the leading part of Phantom of the Metroid. No, wait. That's where I came from. My mistake. My head's still spinning after that last boss battle. That'd be funny if I died there. In a sad sort of way. Woo, let's go! I find the running a bit funny coming out of the morph ball. It's like, oh. So those don't become things for me to jump on, I think. I'm guessing there'll be more. There's probably 3 Silex fights in this game. If it's like Metroid Prime 2. Going against Dark Samus. So you wonder if Nintendo would ever give third-person Metroid another shot. Probably, like if... Oh, interesting. If the right opportunity arose, like... If they felt, if Retro, for instance, wanted to do that, I don't know. I guess if Mercury Steam wanted to do that, like if they're if 2D Metroid just becomes not viable in the future, it probably would become third person. I think as long as they have 2D ones doing decently though, and are made cheaper to make, they won't. I guess it also depends on how this one does. I would almost assume they'd more stick with 2D rather than third person. Oh no. Okay, now this is like how I thought it was a little bit like Skyward Sword earlier with the first boss and his shield. We're getting a bit having to pick apart enemies. Oh, where are you coming behind me, you sneaky bugger? Yeah, third-person horror game. Especially if you had a segment where Samus was outside of her suit, like at the end of Metroid Zero mission. Okay, this is gonna suck if we die, because we haven't saved in a while. No, that is a great idea, because that's kind of the scariest parts of Dread and Fusion when it is like a horror game. So no, great idea. Like we know Samus is tough and all, but I'm scared. It's harder too. Like Samus doesn't have to be scared, but if she's weak outside of her suit, swing the Wiimote sideways. Yeah. I wish to go back to Skyward Sword. I kind of didn't give it enough of a chance, and it's amazing at the end. The whole having trouble with motion controls and different part of my life at that part. Make it a short. Yeah. You could have a small. You could have a DLC expansion. Or just a test. Yeah, I'm surprised that gravity didn't become a factor. Going back up here. Sam's having a panic attack. We just can't see outside the visor because it's just Samus being like. Ooh. Turrets. Maybe this stops them. Oh. You have to spin that later. Can I just ride in one? No, they're shielded. You can't make an escape through them. Okay, when in doubt, Psychic Beam. Imagine this tied with some sort of like space jump puzzle. That would be kind of cool later. Like you'd have to hit some target way off in the distance and then run to it quickly to open the doors. Oh man, this guy got a lot of health compared to the other one. Maybe that was the key to lock in to the orb. I do remember turrets in the original Prime. They were pesky. You could have an asynchronous Metroid game where someone controls a Metroid trying to go after Samus. Jump scare. I think that arm coming out at me was the worst one yet. Like if you had something just grab Samus's visor, that would be kind of cool and scary. The save data is at peace. Holy cow, that guy has a lot of health. The soft outer flesh of most Metroid enemies. Well, that's a lie about it. Feeling like I should be attacking the motorcycles. Okay, this tower is activated. Where? I guess I have to call the motorbike. Yeah. Do I whistle? How does this work? Okay, oh, I couldn't even get to Tower 3 earlier. View, thank you. Oh man. Okay, well I can't call Miles. Alright, plus button. What? It came out of nowhere! That is one fast horse. Yeah, imagine if Plus just called Miles. He's like, hey Samus, I'm here. You need something? It's like, no. Pretty sure you can shoot off this later, but maybe not right now. Let's run over stuff. Like, I don't want a desert that's boring. Like just sailing and Wind Waker. I hope there's stuff to do. The way it slows down is weird. That could have been better. Alright, I guess that was active. Oh, okay. Oh, we get boost ball here. I see. Are they gonna make me go down someplace all over again? Alright. So we'll be going there once we get everything working. This will be all the different towers, kind of giving a hint at how all the machinery works. Okay, let's see what the catch is here. They couldn't just... Oh, are we gonna be driving down that, or is that a more fault track? I'm predicting driving. That's a lot of area maps. We're going, we don't need roads. Except this one. Okay, let's get boost ball. Speed limited. Okay, I guess we didn't need it there. Good thing they had a factory to make 1 million different violas, because I'm going to be going through a lot of them. Oh, see, they should just let you go as fast as you want. Let's see, alright. Funny if you were backing up and they had the backing up sound effect, like... There, thank you, Long Tom. Kind of wish I could rev it up. Okay, now I've seen it all. Samus in an elevator on a motorcycle. It's a driving school. I also did not predict Sam is going to driving school. And it is like Tron. Tracking speed via GPS. Oh. Like I actually don't want to be right about my Tron ending prediction, but whatever happens, happens. This is more like real driving where the top speed does take a while to get to. Drifting slows it down a lot, I think. Still at over 700. I do not. Where's the end and start of the lap? Is this it? Yeah, Lake Trail pops up. Oh, here's a boost. There's kind of a trail, Brandon. I'm worried. Okay, limited by ammo. That makes sense. So you can't just do that forever. You got boost power. Yeah. Okay, well hold B to power slide. Let's see here. Okay, you have to let go and press B again. I feel like that could have been done a bit differently. Yeah. They know it's a little finicky getting here, but yeah, the lock-on makes it okay. Yeah, wow, the final lap. Can't tell if I'm going up or down. With that optical illusion. Oh, it's a combat training now. Range acceleration is a little bit quicker. Okay, now we got far. should be thinking about Blast Ball all of a sudden. Like, it could always be different. It could be Blast Ball, but if it was like Rocket League with this, I wouldn't mind. Smart used to make us boost to catch up to them. Oh, he shook me off. It's a little quick for locking onto all of them. Yeah, this area is, because it's a training area. They, like, couldn't they have done this more organically? I guess not. Or just the best idea they had. Yeah, do it outside in the desert. It's like they want you to make sure you're fully capable. Like, maybe the desert is a huge area. But this is kind of like slow. I guess because I'm missing that. It's like, what? Okay, we want 3 targets. But I guess if they're just attacking me and I'm dying, it would also be bad. Okay, I definitely locked on to 3 targets there. That was only 1. Come on. Okay. There. Yeah, well, the handling of the motorcycle, it's not, it doesn't feel like what you expect for a motorcycle. I guess because it has to go really fast, but like this is kind of floaty. Just as how the universe is set up here is all a bit counter to what Metroid usually is. But sometimes finding a solution for a tutorial is hard, so. But, like, we know it's a factory. But yeah, it could have been escaping the factory. It could have been something cool like that instead. Who knows? It'll be interesting. I wonder if they'll have a Nintendo Minute later and we'll find out exactly at what point Viola was added to development. Maybe it was a last minute thing. Yeah, Mario Kart has framework for motorcycle handling. Go back to a Psych Bike. I think Psych Bike 64. But it's really hard to just shoehorn in different gameplay to a totally different engine. Okay, well, Tony, what you're mentioning with retro is great when it's all connected. One downside of this game, I think, that we're going to encounter is that the worlds are connected by a desert. Like, I mean, in the past it was just an elevator, so now there's something more than an elevator in between, but we'll see how that affects the overall experience of being in a world. Like, I was hoping to be just traveling in space for once. Like, why can't we travel in space? That's what they want to do in Prime 3. Like, I wish I knew why it didn't work. Or what did it Like, why a motorcycle and not traveling in space? I'll get back to the comments after just trying to get through this. Trying to get through it as quick as possible. Imagine if Miles was riding shotgun. That could be the only way to make it worse. But, okay. Doesn't have to control the same, but fine-tune the handling to be smooth. Yeah, and look better. And this is not it. Yeah, it's very rigid. But hey, trying something new. Just even on a smaller scale than a world, just level design there. Yep. One thing though that we have to remember, it's like it's all basically new people at Retro. Maybe there's a few of the same ones there, but I'm interested to see how many, if any, were there. So they're just kind of like trying to relive the legacy of Retro. A hover cycle. Hover cycle's not a bad idea. That would make sense. Because hover cycle can be as floaty as you want. You can look rigid with a sidecar. The baby Metroid with the little helmet on. Yeah, great idea, Brandon. Why aren't they paying you the big bucks? Oh dear, am I trapped? It's like, please do not try Viola in here, is what they're trying to tell me. But can I? Can I just summon? Nope. Cannot just. It's like that and the ability to summon sandwiches. Would be nice. Oh, what are you? What are you locked behind? Okay. Well, my goal this stream was to get to the desert. At least you've done some of the Viola stuff. I'm guessing there'll be one boss and we'll be there. Or there'll be a boss in the desert. I hear a safe sound. I don't know. I try to like take this. I try to have an open mind going into Metroid Prime 4. It'd be very easy just to read reviews and people complaining of previews online. So I try to enjoy the good parts. From seeing the initial trailer, I kind of knew the motorbike, like, eh. Miles, not as bad as he could have been. I'll give him credit for that. Yeah. Like it took me a bit to get used to the handling of a Metroid Prime game again, despite, you know, remaster semi recently, but because it is different than a first-person shooter. But no, I like. At first, like, it felt a little bit like a theme park version of Metroid Prime, like some parts being stiff. But then, you know, getting a bit into it, I was feeling better, and I'm very pleased with the bosses so far. Oh, well, thank you, Brandon. Yeah, it's like I tried not to even watch the overview trailer for a long time. Like, you see it on the internet, it's like, oh, everyone complaining about Miles, but... nice every once in a while just to go in like a series and just see what opinion they have. Although some people admittedly have to rely on the reviews because it's a $100 game. It's not like indie games where it's like, oh, it's $10, I'll take a chance. Like, $100 could be it for the gaming for them for a while. Like, I'd be kind of choked to pay $100, which I have done in the past, like close to it, and had a game where it's like, not played much of. This is neat. If this was Portal, there'd be stuff written back there. Oh, way to get there. Okay, nice quiet moment. Are they leading up to something? Ah! Well, leading up to me. These guys take way too many hits. To my liking. Maybe I should be using Psychic Beam on them. These Rubbermaids with health are so handy. The mother brain is a lie. Oh, that's a neat dust lighting effect. Okay. Who wants to guess? There is a boss down here. This might be a cool big creature. We saved fairly recently. Oh, with some tracks. We'll probably get the magnetic and boost wall after. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're kind of buried. They're a little bit different. That could be just design. I think all this sandwich talk is getting me hungry for lunch. It's an armadillo boss. I feel that you are correct. And that's a pretty good guess, considering you did not see it. Oh no, this is the one Joey talked about. That was a good guess, Brandon, because you're way. My stream is like further ahead, and I read that just as it was happening. So, yeah, excellent foresight. Oh, what am I doing? We're not scanning him. I wish we got to see the creature before it fuses the Metroid. The downside, of course, then they'd have to be programmed, like designing it prior and doing a cool scene where it fuses with the Metroid. Like, it only happens with the first boss so far, so. The problem, like, of course, it's like double the work. Plant boss, you get to see kind of after briefly. Probably it's a scope thing. They could have it off in the distance and the Metroid comes down to it. It'd just be neat to be seeing, you know, Metroids come in. Kind of, you know, builds it up. I'm basically asking just for Metroid 2 experiences. Where the Metroids would get bigger. And yeah, I didn't read any of that in my typical. Okay. No real hints yet. It's kind of like, yeah, it's obvious, figured out. If I start dying, I'm sure Miles will chime in. One thing that's interesting for games, and like when I'm designing the monster truck boss in Cartoon Off Remember, it's like, oh no. I don't know if I should be inside that. It's that bosses can be slower than what you think they should be, as long as it looks intimidating. This guy's gotta get way harder later. Okay, he's being nice with health. Ooh, that's a cool effect going to the ground. Yeah, I'm going to. He's got like an infinite pile of plates to come back to in the middle. Just doing that is a good way to make it so I can keep gaining health in a battle. And I don't. Oh, that was tough. It's like, you're going to want to start dashing, is what it's telling you. It's like I know you want that sandwich, but start dashing. Okay, yeah. This is where it's just heating up. Literally. That's cool. They start cracking as they're taking damage. I wonder if it saves it if I don't break it. Oh, and yeah, it's trying to take. So I'm locking onto it, but it wants me to move around the Joy-Con to start attacking other parts. Darn. Darn, I almost had it. Keep complaining, I'll just keep shooting you. Once again. Is that a one-time thing? I think so. It's like, stay away from me in that morph ball. Yeah, I get the feeling I have to go back to this. Oh, maybe not. You're starting to see how Joey had a bit of difficulty. Oh, I have pink energy now. Take this. Didn't do much. Did a little bit. Sorry if you have helpful chat comments right now. It's hard to look at chat during this battle. Health. I lost health getting it, but it's worth it. What? Oh, you get stuck and you have to go into more fall, bro. I see. Okay, no chat confirmed. Whoa. That's tight timing, but doable. Yeah, it's cool. You can get a few shots in there. Whoa! That's a pretty cool level up. I knew it! Yeah, Metroid. So far, whoever programmed the bosses in this game did a great job. This is only the first 3. Now, of course, it could be some duds later on, but pretty neat so far. That's weird to get out of that in the ball. Oh yeah, we are getting low on health here. We need a few more from this hopefully. As I move in real life to try to avoid the attack, it doesn't work. No. One health. Something tells me I might not make it. I'll keep trying though. Uh-oh. Ah. I'll try again. I feel we're so close to the desert. Yeah, I see. It doesn't feel hard. It's just a lengthy boss. And yeah, here's that checkpoint. So one of the few checkpoints they threw into the game. Hopefully right before the boss. An enjoyable boss, though. Hopefully I just do better at the beginning. Kind of know more of the attacks to dodge. Will he wrap up even more after ripping stuff off the ceiling towards me? We'll see. If only IKEA furniture was that easy. Oh, do I have to scan it again? Probably. Just getting warmed up. hear me missiles. Like, please use missiles. Okay, can I dodge this? It accelerates a little bit at the last moment, I feel. Just have to keep recharging on health when possible. Boss unlocked on there. It's a creature, it feels pain. Yeah, I lose a lot of health there. Please give me some missiles. Thank you. Double jump there helps. Help a little more. Yeah, and they still remember the one semi-broken one pile on the outside. Get out of there! To not panic too much under pressure. That was really cool. Almost like try to recover as much as possible in that easier phase for the last one. Take your time. I hate this. No, not the Morphball, no. Classic boss pressure. I like that you can shoot them down. This might be easier with the mouse. I feel like my hand cramping up on the small Joy-Con. Easier, not at the end of a play session. Oh, that takes off a lot. I don't think you can shoot the pink ones. Oh, come on, that should have hit it. There we go. Here we go, he's gonna start ripping stuff off again, I think. Timing's a bit weird on that. Give me health, please. I'm using the morph ball, come on. Oh, it curves towards me. Mean. Getting close. Come on, pot shot. Come on, pot shot. No, not this. It's almost easier being closer to it. Further out, it curves more and speeds up. I wonder, you could probably do a psychic beam in that point. It's not really time to do it. This is it. Oh, yeah, that is close. Oh, but only 2 times to the boss, so not too bad. But it helped recharging all my health in the second phase. Had a cool effect on the ground. Oh. Okay. Can we run fast already? That'd be helping that one cutscene where it's like, Samus is off running, and immediately wishes she could sprint. A sandwich boot. Do we get to go to the desert? That's what I'm wondering. Psychic boots. Everything's psychic. Do they have a Psycho Mantis-like boss? That'd be neat. I don't think there's any other boss in a game like it. Okay, we have second. Okay. But we can't use the morph ball ones yet. Those would be probably near the end of the game. A small tutorial to get back up there. Yeah, another pretty neat boss. Not organic, but the way the tiles come, it's a little bit that way. This would have been so handy on those charged platforms earlier. Yeah, I'll have to try that. It's like going to the wing cap mode in Mario 64. Just looking up at the sky. I'm feeling that you will be fighting Silex or some creature in that plane of existence. Kind of reminds me of the final form of Metroid Prime. Okay, I think that's 2 keys now. Oh, here's our psychic platforms to activate. Psychic boots. What's it tougher than I battled in your own mind? Yeah. Well, that would be like fear and stuff going to her thoughts. You could have her backstory and memory as a child. I guess that's too generic. You'd have to think deeper than that. Oh. Okay, I kind of feel bad. He kind of squeaked. I'm always mechanical. It's okay. It's okay to kill these. I think, was it for Yuka Replay? They were saying in Ukulele everyone was just double jumping all the time. So they made the jump bigger in hopes that you didn't have to always do it. Kind of interesting looking back to realize that. I do hope to play a bunch of Replay soon. I mean, it's basically the game I wanted. Like a rare game after all these years, so. Okay, was there... Is this something I can start now? Yeah, more grappling teases. Instead of fighting your trauma, you gotta fight the memory of Samus waiting in line at the counter. Or my memories of just trying to use the morph ball to climb 3 screens in the original. Is that where I want to go now? Probably. That's a neat party trick. Wait, what did that just say? I feel like I should be going here. That's weird. Okay, I do not want to go, you know, unless it's the very top. I don't really want to go there. Feeling like I'm missing something. Oh, there's probably a totally secret up there later. Okay, maybe not, no. Let's go back up and see what happens. So you can't rip that off. That's just a save point. Come on. Please don't make me do one of the tests again. So many screenshots. Yeah, I wonder if Samus has an idle animation. I'll have to check that later. Okay. Now does this work? I think I did that earlier. Well, it's obviously for going to the caverns later. Let's go this way and see what happens. Could be something right in the first area we can get to now. Nice timing on the lightning there. Okay. It's Tower 1. Maybe we can go to the desert through there now. Maybe this is it. This is the magical moment. Nope. More false spinner. I have to get that first. Not the right ability. Where'd be able to go? Yeah, you guys aren't so tough now. Alright. There's a little path off to the side. I think we have to get in there. Yeah, now we can use the space jump. Get up here. I wonder if the hologram was just to remind you not to use the morph ball. It kind of sucks when a game does that though, where it takes something that used to be done in the series, like takes it away and makes you use something different, just kind of as a placeholder. Okay, here we go. We made it. Just do this for a few minutes. And that'll be it for today. Goal achieved. So we're not actually in the desert yet. I wonder if I can just drive up the wall. No. That would be too cool. Will we see anything like Mad Max, I wonder? The map is really neat here on the top right. Okay. There we go. No idea where I'm going. Well, I guess there. There's our weenie. Soul Valley. Okay, let's see over the dunes. That's a bit harsh landing, but some of the dune movement's a bit better.
Congratulations.
Shame there's a Breath of the Wild moment.
Up to you to decide which one to go after first.
Fury Green, Chrono Tower.
Time to find the next teleporter key. Do you see any landmarks on the horizon?
Do you see that giant
Be
tower?
a good place to start.
It's tempting to go back to Fury Green though. It's a pretty cool area. I feel like, yeah, here we go. Some enemies. Exact moment when they should be. The Great Sea starts playing. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. If it's too much like Wind Waker, it's nothing to do. There could be dune sandworms coming after me. I hope that's later. There is a boss. I think it's Metroid Prime 2 again, where it's like the 3 worms, or it's like one worm with 3 different heads. Oh. I thought so. There's always a catch. Oh, it's gone. Okay, well, you can see other landmarks. That's where we came from, I think. Fury Green with its giant avatar tree. I see why the tree is so huge now. That looks like a neat area. It's probably where we came from. Okay, well. Ooh. That's probably where you get the magnetic spider-like enemy. There could be creatures to discourage you from doing this. Oh, if we get the speed run out here, that would look pretty cool. So they probably will not have that happen, so use Viola. The Morph Ball run, yeah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, if it was more like Excite Bike, there's a little bit of spring in it, but that would have been really cool here. Doing tricks. I don't think Samus feels he needs to do tricks. Although there is a more full half bite. Okay. Oh, even more grapple beam teasers. Definitely got the sand part of the sand. Well played, Antonio. Well played. Oh, we need more of this stuff. Let's get it. These green crystals. Oh, that was actually. Oh, are we gonna have another weird mutated ending? I'm supposed to be depositing them. They're not gonna affect me that much. I'm glad getting on the motorbike is super quick. Oh, these guys again. Try to get to a save point, and that'll probably. Whoa! Hostiles. Yeah, it's only been one encounter with these so far. That's cool. The Dilophosaurus attack. Whoa! Shifty. He has my powers. Okay, this is for the boosting. It's not actually to get up there. I think it was Gears of War 4 that had a skiff, and it was basically like going over a desert, kind of like this. Could have been 5. It's nice that they don't make you, scan every single one. These don't break, do they? No, they do. Just summon Viola at any moment to take those guys out easier. I feel like you should be able to climb that. Go. Okay, loading a different area, that's all. Gonna take Viola to the sky. Another grappling hook tease. If this was N64 era game, you could make it up by just hopping up on those. Let's just pretend for a moment. Okay, no, not that. It's almost doable, I'm sure. Okay. It's not letting me do another double jump after it. It's not counting that as landing on ground. It's pretty good looking environment. Good use of lighting in here. Bit spookier. This is the fast travel that replacement, perhaps, as Joey hinted there was no fast travel in the game. It's weird though, traveling all of a sudden, like why couldn't I drive the Viola through the snow to this place? Like that would have been neat, progression to ice. Of course, it is more work. That's probably part of the reason, but I think it would be neat if it started snowing and going along, maybe fighting a few enemies. Bring in those two-legged creatures from Finandra Drifts or whatever it was in Metroid Prime. Could have been a neat throwback. What's this? Oh no! I sense Metroids in this area. Cryogenically frozen Metroids. Cool, we're getting back to some more organic creatures. That's probably the save area. Oh, this is promising. I love the ice area in Metroid Prime 1, so we'll see how this one stacks up and what twists are in it. Okay, well that's it. Thank you everyone for dropping by. Surprise, pretty darn good turnout today. So yeah, I hope you get a chance to enjoy Metro Prime yourself. Yeah, Oscar, perfect timing. And next week is Game Awards. Yeah, it should be some few good announcements. Like there's that one with the crazy statue that is not Diablo. But yeah, good night everyone. Have a good week or weekend coming up, and good luck with your goals. Enjoy Metroid Prime 4. There's stuff to be enjoyed in it. Thank you, Antonio, and thank you, Brandon. Bye, everyone.